This is As Muhammad Khan and I welcome you with today's segment student. So today we will discuss about the C3 C4 cycle, pathway and the plants. Means with the help of this you can easily write the difference or you can easily know about the C3 and C4 plants, cycle and pathway. Now what is the C3 pathway or the cycle student? It is found, means the C3 cycle is found in C3 plants and they have, because they have the cranch anatomy does not in them, means they don't have cranch anatomy in their leaves, means their leaves is differentiated into palisade and spongy layer, and due to that they have one cycle. That cycle is known as C3 cycle student. Means their mesophyll can be differentiated into palisade and sponge, and it means they don't have the cranch anatomy. But C4 plants, means the C4 cycle is found in C4 plants and they have the cranch anatomy, means their mesophyll is not differentiated into palisade and spongy layer, means the vascular bundle is directly found in them without having these layers that are found in the C3 plants leaves. Second difference student, they have only one type of chloroplast in their leaves in which they have the photosynthesis, but in this their chloroplast, there are the two types of chloroplast are involved. First is found in mesophyll and second is found in bundle sheath. So here the two types of chloroplast are involved, means in C3 plants there is one type of chloroplast is involved, but in this there are the two types of chloroplast are involved. Next difference student, in these leaves, means in the C3 plants leaves, the carbon dioxide absorption or the fixation takes place once, means once it takes place. But in this, the fixation of carbon dioxide in the C4 plant, the fixation of carbon dioxide takes place twice student, 2 times. With this, in this, the C3 cycle, means in the C3 plants or in the C3 cycle, the primary acceptor of CO2 is ribulose biphosphate. It is the primary acceptor of CO2. But in the C4 plants or the C4 cycle, primary acceptor of CO2 is PEP, means phosphophenol pyruvic acid. With this student, in this there is less efficient, means C3 plants are less efficient in utilizing CO2, but C4 plants are more efficient of utilizing carbon dioxide. Next is, in this student, the enzyme that is involved is RUBP, means ribulose biphosphate carboxylase. But in this, the two enzymes are involved. First is PEP, phosphophenol pyruvic acid carboxylase enzyme. With this, ribulose biphosphate carboxylase enzyme, means the two enzymes are involved in the C4 cycle. With this student, in this, the temperature that is needed, means in the C3 cycle, the temperature that is needed is in between 20 to 25 degrees Celsius. But in the C4 pathway, the temperature that is essential is 30 to 45 degrees Celsius. With this, in this the photorespiration occurs, means in the C3 cycle the photorespiration occurs. Now what is photorespiration student? The respiration that takes place simultaneously with photosynthesis is known as photorespiration, student. In this, the concentration of the O2 and the CO2 remains same, student, and this process is known as photorespiration. So photorespiration occurs in C3 cycle, but it is absent in C4 cycle, student. Now the plants that have the C3 cycle or C3 pathways have the leaves. Which type of leaves they have, student? They have the reticulate venation having leaves, reticulate. But the C4 plants have the leaves that have the parallel venation. And in this, the lower yields is produced, student, due to the C3 cycle. But in the C4 cycle, higher yields is produced. Next is C3 cycle, student, is found in the plants like potato, tomato, brinjal. But C4 cycle is found in sugarcane and maize, student. So potato, tomato are known as C3 plants, means the plants that have the C3 cycle or the pathway are known as C3 plants, and the example of the C3 plants are potato and tomato. But the C4 plants examples are sugarcane and maize, student. Sugarcane and maize are known as C4 plants because they have the C4 cycle and pathways. So you will learn it. It is the most important topic of this chapter. Now we come on the factors from which the photosynthesis is increased or decreased. So now we will discuss that. So student, now we will discuss about the factors affecting the photosynthesis. There are the two factors that mainly affect the photosynthesis. First is external factor, second is internal factor. External factors are related to external surrounding, means external surrounding of the plant. First is light. Photo means light, student. Synthesis means to make. That's why photosynthesis directly depended on the light, student, and it depends on the intensity, quality and the duration of the light. If we provide the good intensity and the more duration of the light to the plant, then they have the more photosynthesis. So we can say that the light is directly proportional to the photosynthesis. If we give the more light to the plants, then they will have the more photosynthesis. With this, student, carbon dioxide. As you know that the plants need carbon dioxide and water for photosynthesis. If they will have the more carbon dioxide, then they will make the more food. That's why the carbon dioxide also affect the photosynthesis. With this temperature, student, there are the two types of plants according to the mode of photosynthesis. First is C3 plants, second is C4 plants, student. C3 plants need the temperature 20 to 25 degrees Celsius for the photosynthesis, but the C4 plants need 30 to 45 degrees Celsius temperature for photosynthesis. So it is the temperature that is needed by the different plants, 20 to 25 by C3 plants and 30 to 45 degrees Celsius by the C4 plants. Next is, student, water. As you know that water is the main substance that is needed in the photosynthesis. That's why we can say if there is more water is provided or sufficient water is provided, then they do the more photosynthesis. Because in the photosynthesis, what is needed? Water and carbon dioxide is needed. So if we give the more carbon dioxide and more water to the plant, then they will make the more food in the presence of sunlight. With this student, oxygen. Oxygen is also needed by the plants in photosynthesis, especially to do the important process that is known as photorespiration, and that photorespiration is found in the C3 plants. So oxygen is also required, but oxygen is not required by the C4 plants. They don't need the oxygen. Plants that need the oxygen in photosynthesis are known as C3 plants. With this student, these minerals are needed like the magnesium, iron, copper, chlorine, manganese and phosphorus. If we provide these nutrients in a proper amount to the plants, then they do the photosynthesis. If they have the less these minerals, then they can't do the photosynthesis, student. So these minerals are also needed by the plants. So it is about their external appearance, that external factors that affect the photosynthesis. Now we come on the internal factors. Internal structure concept was given first by the Cranch student, and that anatomy is known as Cranch anatomy. Cranch anatomy is found in C4 plant, but it is absent in C3 plants. And as you know, student, as I have taught you, that the C4 plants have the more photosynthesis than C3 plants, because for this they have the 2 chloroplasts in them. So Cranch anatomy also affect the photosynthesis. Next is chloroplast. Chloroplast is the site of photosynthesis. If the plants have the more chloroplast in them, then they do the more photosynthesis. If they have the less, then they have the less photosynthesis. And especially if we compare the C3 and C4 plants, so in the C3 plants, they have only 1 chloroplast, means in them the 1 chloroplast is involved in photosynthesis, but in C4 plant there are the 2 chloroplasts are involved. That's why in C3 plants the less photosynthesis is found in the comparison of C4 plant, student. With this, protoplasm. As you know that what is the main component of the protoplasm, that is water, student. And the enzymes that are needed in the photosynthesis are more active in the presence of water. If they have the less water, or if they have the dehydrated leaves, then they don't do the photosynthesis, student. So protoplasm also affect on the photosynthesis. Next is end product of photosynthesis. If they produce the more end product, student, if they produce the more carbohydrate after the photosynthesis, then their speed of photosynthesis, means the speed of the biochemical reaction of photosynthesis, is decreased, student, due to having the accumulation of end product. So if the accumulation, if there is more collection of the end product, then the speed of photosynthesis is reduced. So it is about the factors affecting the photosynthesis. Now we will start our new chapter in our next segment. Thank you very much and have a nice day.